The Greta Thunberg toolkit? Or is it the toolkit that has been used for Twitter? What kind of a toolkit are you talking about? Toolkit? Do you remember the word? Well, it's been in the news of late. And today, I'll be talking about the toolkit. Of course, this particular toolkit is going to be a very different toolkit than the toolkit that you've been reading of late in the media. So what exactly is a toolkit? Well, the toolkit is nothing but a user manual. A user manual to guide the user to take certain steps in a particular environment or a situation. This is where Think has brought in a very unique Think toolkit. A toolkit which has been specifically designed for all of us. A toolkit which is extremely handy, easy to understand with simple language and in steps which all of us can understand in a jiffy. I guarantee you that this particular toolkit is going to be extremely useful for all the viewers who are watching this particular video right now. I really wished in my younger days when I started off my financial career, somebody would have given this particular toolkit. Nevertheless, the toolkit has been made to the benefit of all of the viewers here. My name is Rajesh Attangadi, your Shubchintak, your financial warrior, and today I'll be talking about the financial toolkit that has been specifically designed for all of you. So without further ado, let's get invested. You would all agree that the situation around us is getting more and more dynamic in nature. COVID or no COVID, we are getting into different situations which we have never thought of earlier. This is exactly the premise on which I started to make this particular toolkit. We've tried to inculcate as much of details as possible in the toolkit for the benefit of all of you. And I guarantee you that whosoever fills this particular toolkit or is in possession of this particular toolkit will always thank us for this. Every day we have been seeing a lot of people finding things difficult to handle. In these dynamic situations, we found many of us struggling with certain decision making. And that decision making we thought we will simplify with the help of this particular toolkit. The toolkit will help the kin, the next to the kin, the nominees and your trustworthy people a easy guide to take certain steps during difficult situations. Imagine if there is a death in a family. The bread earner of the family expires. What does one do? Can you imagine? The family is in grief, at least for a fortnight. But at the same time, there will be so many people around us who would be trying to give us the advice. According to them, it might be the right advice. But then, kiski baat sune, kiski nahi sune, because everybody will give their own opinions and inputs. So what does one really do? Would the people in grief be actually in a position to actually listen and percolate down all of those messages? It's a tough call. Just imagine, because of the death, what happens to all of those investments, all of those insurances, the email IDs, the mobile numbers, each and everything is going to be affected. All of us do carry a mobile, and as in the technology progresses, the mobiles today have PIN numbers on it. Sometimes they do have a pattern to open up, and most of the times we have an iris which will open up the mobile. But in the absence of the person who owned that particular mobile, how are you supposed to open up that mobile and access to the financial details? Are you going to get that person back, open up the eyelid and then kind of access the mobile? It's difficult, isn't it? And what about the PIN? Are you going to ask him where has he kept the PIN number or what the PIN number was? Whom do you reach out to? The mobile company? Of late, we've been working from home. We have our laptops and we work from home and we send our emails and all the official communication and work on the laptop. In case of the absence of the person, the laptop too has a user ID or a password to open up. How does one open up? Because not so long ago, the same person actually said that he was extremely smart enough and he had downloaded all the financial statements and kept it on the desktop. But how does one access that particular desktop when the laptop itself has a password? Can you imagine getting stuck into these kind of situations? We have email IDs, personal as well as official. Most of our personal email IDs would have documented statements of financial investments that we would have done. Some copies, some renewal premium receipts, all of that, all of those communications come on our personal email ID. But sincerely, put your hand on your heart and ask whether have you shared the password of your email ID with your spouse? In case of my absence, how does my wife access the email ID and those investment details for that benefit? Ultimately, wasn't I doing all of this for them? But then in case if they do not have an access, who does? Should I carry all of this particular thing to the graveyard? Do let me know. Why only the laptops? The banks, the bank accounts? All of us do have bank accounts, isn't it? What I have observed over so many years of my practice is that everybody does have a bank account. But most of them are held singly. We do not have an either a survivor or a joint account anymore. I don't know what the reason is, but ideally, shouldn't it be joint or either a survivor? The KYCs are always in place with the banks because the banks have always pestered us towards finishing off the KYC, or else the accounts would have got frozen. But have you ever heard that the banks have not given us a call because there's no nomination? Let me give you a data point. Almost around 70 to 75% of the people who have bank accounts in India do not have nominations in place. आपने इतना सारा पैसा इकट्ठा किया and all of that money was supposed to be given to someone, right? It belongs to the family, isn't it? So in your absence, how does the family access that money if there are no nominations? Okay, let me ask you another thing. RBI says that as soon as there is a demise of the person, the account holder, the account has to be closed. Would you also do the same? What are the repercussions of doing so? Or should we be just keeping the account active? Well, all of these questions are answered in the toolkit that we have made specifically for you. It's a simple process of getting the toolkit. Just go into the description box. There is a link. Just put in your basic details like name, email ID and mobile number. We will send you the toolkit on your registered email ID that has been registered with us through the particular form. That's about it. It's free. It's a complimentary toolkit for all the viewers who are watching this particular video. I sincerely request all of you to take benefit of this particular toolkit so that the transition of passing on all of the money, all of the wealth, the entire thing becomes a seamless process rather than people just hearing different thoughts coming from different directions. When I sat to make this particular toolkit, I realized that I wasn't all that smart because there were certain areas which I missed out on. This is where I thought I should be making a comprehensive toolkit so that there is nothing left out for all of you. It is my earnest request to go into the description box, fill in the details and get yourself this complimentary free toolkit. I'm sure the contents of this particular video has been liked by you and has added some value into your life. In case it has, do consider subscribing as well as pressing on to the bell icon. Do share this particular video to the near and dear ones as well as friends and colleagues. I'm sure they will benefit too out of this particular video. My name is Rajesh Ratangadi, your Shubchintak, your financial warrior, with the promise of getting yet another video next Thursday. Till then, Guru Gurvar.